Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. I hope this series of meditations on coming through, moving through into the new year from this just incredibly different last year of 2020 has some helpful aspects for you. We've talked about conscious relaxation, mindful awareness, compassion, and forgiveness as two halves of the same coin, and skillful courage. Today, I want to offer you a breath practice for the simple reason that learning to breathe and breathe mindfully while under the strain of emotions that are difficult, or a conflict that is difficult, or something that raises strong feelings of anger or fear, apprehension, self-justification, or self-pity, or something equally as strong for you, is a very difficult, challenging time to breathe mindfully. And yet this is exactly what regulates the strong emotions that come up and gives us the space and skill for taking action in the face of those emotions that is clear and steady. Some teachers of mindfulness meditation call this resiliency, which means the ability to recover and rebound from strong and destabilizing experiences, or to ground oneself in approaching new experiences that are uncertain and not yet comfortable. So, mindful breathing, when you need it for courage, means that it takes practice, breath practice, when you are actually in your meditative experience, so that you know how to return easily when you need it. I used to be a very anxious person, and that is most likely my strongest emotion when under stress is fear or anxiety. And today, after many years of practice, I can tell you that I am aware of those feelings when they first arise. Sometimes I am caught off guard. The amygdala in my brain starts into high gear, and I can't concentrate and simply want to sit still in a place that I know is safe. But the point is that this is very rare these days. And what has changed that and given me much more skillful courage than I ever had before is the ability to breathe with and through strong feelings at the same time. It's a bit like patting your head and rubbing your stomach, but with practice it becomes familiar and easy. So let us be seated, if you're not already. Steady, supported, with your back against the back of the chair, sitting straight, but relaxed. Hands in your lap, and allowing your eyes to gently close and let go of any tension that you're holding there, or in your forehead, or any other part of your body on the out-breath. A slow out-breath, release whatever pockets of tension are possible to release in a long, slow out-breath. Our practice today is simple, and one that I learned in my time with Thich Nhat Hanh. He always said that we must know how to breathe to maintain mindfulness, because breathing is a natural, God-given, extremely effective tool that can prevent what he calls dispersion, mental dispersion, and we might call mental chaos. The breath unites your body to your thoughts. So when the mind becomes scattered, use your breath to take hold of your mind again. And this exercise is called taking hold of one's breath. The most important aspect of this is not to try to change your breath in any way, but to follow it and name it in this way. If you're breathing in a short breath, you say, I am breathing in a short breath. Breathing out a long breath, you know I am breathing out a long breath. Practice this with yourself for a few moments, noticing carefully the length of your breath. And as you breathe in, counting slowly. 1, 2, 3, like that, for the length of your in-breath. Feel it fill the lower part of your lungs and your belly, and then the upper lungs. And when the upper lungs are full, the chest naturally pushes out and causes the stomach to lower again. On the next out-breath, focus your attention on your exhalation and notice, count how long it is. Counting in your mind, 1, 2, 3. And repeat this on the in-breath and the out-breath for the next couple of breath cycles until you know the length of your breath naturally. Perhaps it is somewhere around 5. Counting your breathing in and your breathing out from 1 to 5. On the next out-breath, at the top of that inhalation, begin to exhale, counting from 1 to 5. When you reach 5, rather than immediately inhaling, as before, try to extend the exhalation to 6 or even 7. Breathing in for however long that breath count takes, and breathing out for however long your breath count takes, and 2 more. Keep a steady count in your mind to measure the length of your breaths. And you will probably notice that your exhalation is much longer than the inhalation. This is fine. After a month or so of practice, you will find that the difference between the length of your exhalation and inhalation will lessen and gradually even out until they are more equal in measure. Take time to practice this in these next few weeks, noticing when that evening out begins, and knowing that that is a reflection of the skill of mindful emotional regulation. In the beginning, the counting is like a string which attaches your mindfulness to your breath. And this way of practice is the beginning point in a process of becoming continuously conscious of your breath, regardless of what is going on outside of you. 10 to 20 breaths at any one time for practice is more than enough. Learning in those moments when you are upset or dispersed and find it difficult to practice mindful breathing, we consciously return to counting the breath. As Ty described it, one should not lose oneself in mind dispersion or in one's surroundings. Learn to practice breathing in order to regain control of body and mind, to practice mindfulness, and to develop concentration and wisdom. Now let us practice breathing in and out and counting until the end of this meditation, and continuing after that if you have the time to do so. So as you go out today, do this breath meditation when walking, standing, lying down, sitting, body and mind together through the breath. Namaste. Amen.